What is up, guys? Yeah, it's me again. So, I've been guided to talk about people that are divine beings, divine feminines, divine masculines, and people that aren't. Because I don't know why. So, Spirit is telling me that there is someone that made a wrong choice or something, and they got told that, and they got told that this person was either a divine feminine or divine masculine, flip it where it needs to go. And this person now realizes, you now realize that this person wasn't. And it's a difficult one, right? Because, people usually, when they're trying to feed you illusions, they're very good with their words. They use charm and soft words to make you be under the illusion and believe them that they are what they say they are. But you have to remember, right? Actions have to speak louder than words. All right? Like, I don't care what people say to me. If their actions don't match up to what they're saying, I will see through that bullshit. You can be as stunning, you could be as good looking as you like, you could be using the right words. If your actions don't match up to what you're saying, I know I'm not naive enough to know that you're feeding me a load of bullshit, and I feel like someone needs to hear this. Okay. Now, a divine being, they're very pure-hearted. A divine being would have been put through a load of shit in the past and still remained completely loving, kind, pure, trustworthy, loyal, regardless of what they've been through. A divine being is usually a black sheep of the family. A divine being will not manipulate. They will show within actions rather than words. They won't follow a crowd. They will isolate, right? These are very important things to know because I feel like so many people get pulled in and hurt by people that are given the illusion of being one person when they're wearing a mask the whole entire time. But that mask does slip through that non-action, right? So it's very, we all get pulled in by people's words, by their tone, their body language, their presence. And I think it's very important to watch out for all these things, right? Because generally, a person that's not divine will overstimulate you with charm and words. They will live in their ego, so they will follow crowds. They will care what other people think of them, whereas a divine being will not. They don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. We don't give a shit what other people think of us, right? We are who we are, and we're comfortable with that. And if anybody don't like that, we feel like, just fuck off, a non-divine being will people please. Because although divine beings do go through a stage of doing this though, right? Because people take advantage of us, divine beings, because we're so pure, kind-hearted and willing to help others. But people really underestimate the fact that we see through their bullshit, and we will only do that for a certain amount of time. Divine beings don't need to use magic, rituals, or spells to manipulate others, because we are magic already. A non-divine being will have to use rituals, spells, magic to manipulate a narrative or a situation with another being. Okay? A divine being we do not gossip. We don't gossip about people. In fact, we expose those that do. We do not care about standing on our truth. We will speak up, loud and clear. Whereas a non-divine being will not. Okay? They are too bothered about people feeding their ego to tell the truth. I really hope this helps the person that it's meant for, because I'm being guided to speak on it. So there's obviously somebody or some people, okay, that need to know the difference. I also want to talk about if you feel like you're being spiritually attacked, this could come in so many different forms, okay? So your body could feel really heavy all of a sudden, like really heavy. Or parts of your body will feel really heavy. You could feel this in your legs, your chest, your arms, your whole entire body. Dizziness or blurred vision. Feeling aroused out of the blue. This is where someone could be pulling on your actual energy, right? You could also see synchronicities. Dead animals is one. Dead cats, dead foxes, dead birds. Fuck, even dead dogs, like dead animals. You could come across them in your path. This could be a synchronicity of someone trying to sacrifice something for your energy. You could feel really overexerted. Like you could sleep all night but wake up feeling like you haven't slept a wink, right? That is probably because someone's been trying to astro travel in your sleep, pulling on your energy. I really hope this helps. Someone obviously needs to hear it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got up to. I was all ready for bed, I wouldn't have got up to do this or make this video. Keeping your vibration high, being at peace with yourself, will reject any ritual or magic placed upon you, if you're in a very low vibrational energy, and people are sending this, like, you spiritually attacks and that they will work on you if you are low vibration. It helps not to have any addictions. It helps to not be around karmic people. The more people, the more energies you're around, picking up on others' energies, the way they feel. Because when we're with people, right, this is what happens. It's an exchange of energy. So you really need to be careful and mindful of who you spend your time with. Especially sexually, because people can place entities onto you very easily this way. Be very mindful where you meet people for that sort of thing, like going out and meeting people in bars and clubs, pubs, whatever, isn't really a good place to meet people, because that is where people go to find divine beings to harvest their energy, right? Now, so many of you don't realize that you're a divine being or that you could possibly have gifts. So you will know if you are from that type of bloodline or some sort of witchy ancestral bloodline. There will be someone within your family that is psychic, a tarot reader, a healer, someone that does any work of light. No doubt you will have come from a witchy bloodline family. Now, not all people practice work of the light, right? And this is something where you have to use your discernment, because some people work with the darkness. They will be involved with corrupt organizations, cults, covens, and they will call on demons, deities to use within the darkness. Within a family from a witchy bloodline, there will be a chosen being that is picked by source. This person, like I said, will have gone through so much horrific shit within their life. This person would have been tested in all sorts of situations. They would have been rejected, put down, abused in some way by family members. And I mean abuse in any type of sense, okay? This person will be an outcast from the family. That person generally is the one that was picked to break the curse of the ancestral bloodline. If there is someone that works within the darkness in your family, right? I'm someone that suffered this, and I suppose I'm making this video just to make people aware that this shit is real, right? It's real. It's actually fucking real. This shit happens, and so many people don't believe in it because they don't realize that they may have experienced, or don't even know, that there may be someone in their family that does this, right? if you are from a family that is joined to some sort of masonry or cult society, whatever, as a child, you would have experienced a parent or someone within the family that would have gone on regular meetups with pals, friends, whether to be play games like Scrabble and shit or poker. There would have been a lot of house parties. So they would all gather up and they would take it in turns to who hosts the parties. And the kids don't even think there's anything going on, right? Because they're just all the kids play together. And that's why this takes place. But the chosen being, the chosen child out of those children, these meetings, your energy would have been harvested. You may have been one that fell asleep a lot or got tired quickly when you were there. I hope this, I really hope this helps someone that needs to hear it, okay? I want you to keep choosing you. Always stay in your truth, no matter what you've been through, okay? Choose love. Choose to let it go. Forgive everybody that has done you wrong. It needs to be let go of. Choose you, let go, and let God deal with the rest. Ask God to pull judgment on anyone that's ever done you wrong. And he will come through. He, she, whoever you think. This will help you heal anything that you've been through. You know, you need to, you probably will have to pull your energy back from so many people. And you will feel that you're at a loss at first, right? But it's not. It's not. You're not at a loss. They are. Because they never saw your worth, right? Divine beings are usually hated because we stand on truth. We're not scared to speak our minds on what we see. And you will be called crazy. Oh, you'll be called crazy a lot. Like you're a bit la-la. Fuck that. Let people hate, right? My haters, I see as my biggest fans. I really manifest that this video finds the people that it needs to. Because us divine beings that aren't awake need to be awake. This year is an important year. And all these corruptions, people that take advantage of divination and take advantage of chosen beings that have gifts, they all need to come, they need to be brought down a peg or two, you know. They literally damage people's lives. And I want everybody to wake up and see, really, what's going on. So I call upon you all. I call upon all my divine beings. Just do a bit of research. If any of this resonates with you and you're like, and you feel, shit, that's how my life was. I remember all this happening. You possibly could be a divine being and you possibly could have gifts. go on a healing journey first and foremost. If there's any addictions that you have, get rid of them. Because when you're low vibrational, people that are trying to control you through rituals, magic, whatever, you're very easily accessed. Watching your diet is very important as well. I had to give up meat, so I don't eat meat. This is not for everyone. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to do that, but keep healthy. Drink plenty of water. Take your vitamins. I always say this in other videos, right? Yeah. I think that's all I got to say, really. But wake up. I can't wait to meet more divine beings. I love you guys. Take care.